What? What do you mean it didn't record? Of course it records. It always records. Are you kidding me? Oh, just turn it off then. Forget it. What's up, guys? So here's the deal. So I recorded an update video on the Jiffy Professional Greenhouse and it turned out perfect. It was filled with a bunch of really cool information. There was one problem though. I didn't realize that my lavalier for the audio wasn't working.
Bruh.
So I have like zero audio on that amazing video. So you guys are coming in on the aftermath of after everything is finished and taken care of. Okay, so here's the deal. So I will add a couple of little clips to kind of show y'all, and then I'll do a voiceover and kind of explain what I'm doing in each scene. But I still want to show y'all what I got going on in the garage because I moved everything out here to kind of help harden them off. Okay guys, so before we get into the meat and potatoes of the video, do me a favor and click on that subscribe button and the bell icon. That way you're notified every single time I upload a new video. Let's go. Okay, so right here I was kind of just explaining about the progress on the Jiffy Professional Greenhouse, and I was really excited of the progress of the little seedlings popping up after about 5 to 7 days. And so what you see here, I've moved the seedling tray into this 55-gallon aquarium I had pretty much for Little Miss Texas Backyard Gardener. She had her hamster in there and the thing died. And so I just kind of put some center blocks in there, propped up the seedling tray, and threw some lights that I had in the garage from previous years. And it seemed to do pretty well. I had them as close as possible, and that's really the big key, is to get the lights as close as possible. Now, I just added a little bit of water in here periodically. I use no fertilizer at all. So right here, this is kind of what I used, and I was kind of just going through what you're gonna need in order to repot your little seedlings. And so here I found this big bag of Organic Choice Miracle Grow at Costco. Now I know there's some people that are for Miracle Grow and against Miracle Grow. All I was concerned of was that OMRI tag on the potting mix, and it was majority peat moss, which will work perfect. Also, I grabbed my watering container and some Dr. Earth's 333 liquid fertilizer. Now that stuff is amazing. It is very low and it's perfect for little seedlings if you want to try starting your seeds indoors and then repotting them up, kind of giving them an upgrade on their home to larger styrofoam cups, like this whole video is about. And then of course I found some old styrofoam cups in the cupboard, and I just used what I had around the house. That's pretty much it. So right here I'm just kind of packing in the potting mix into the cups. I'm not really filling them up all the way because I want to kind of keep some room in there, because I got to put the seedling in the little peat pot itself, and then put some more in there. And then I'm making a hole in the bottom, that way it's for drainage. Drainage is really important. You don't want just water setting in there in that peat, and then you know, it just being in there. I don't know what I was doing there. I think I was just trying to make sure you could see me. But yeah, so I did that on all the cups. I have no idea what I'm explaining here, but I look really passionate. So it looks like I'm trying to figure out which one I'm going to use first, and I'm writing what type of bell pepper on the styrofoam cup. So I kind of just used R for red, and then Y for yellow, and then H for my hybrid. So here I'm trying to find the strongest looking seedlings. I don't want to use some weak seedlings, but I want to try to find the strongest of the bunch. Kind of like survival of the fittest, so to speak. And I found one, and I'm just going to use it. Now, the roots on these peat pots were surprisingly really good. I mean, I don't know if you can see that in the video or not, but they worked out really, really well. Now, sometimes people will not even take the little packaging off like you see me doing right here, and you can actually just stick that wrapping of the peat pot directly into your grow out container. But I don't know, I just decided to remove that little packaging material and just stick the peat pot in there just by itself. And then here, all you have to do is just take some more potting mix and just kind of move it around and just put it in there. You just kind of want to fill it up. Now, you don't want to go over the peat pot that's already in there. You don't want to like just dump a whole bunch, right? You just kind of want to make sure that you pack it around the sides. That way, your little seedling is secure and the water will be there. So this peat moss will absorb the water and hold on to it, and then your little peat pot that your seedling is in will absorb it from, or will absorb the water from the potting soil that you put around it. So pretty much I just kind of go through and pick out the strongest ones. So we're going to go ahead and just fast forward. Okay, so in this part I'm explaining and I'm getting ready to put in the Dr. Earth's liquid fertilizer into my watering can. Now, one thing, when I was putting this in, oh my gosh, it stunk bad. I mean, you're supposed to put like a gallon. It says a couple of teaspoons per gallon. Oh yeah, there we go. That, I know it looks fake, but man, it really wasn't. It was nasty stuff. I mean, watching the video of myself now, it just, oh, that's funny. I mean, oh man, I put too much. Oh man, I put too much in there. That was not 2 tablespoons. So I think it's like 2 tablespoons or like 1 ounce per gallon. And then you just kind of shake it up, really. And I was just kind of just hanging out and chilling and just shaking it, moving it around town. Oh yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah. So once I mixed up the fertilizer, then it was time to water. Wow, I really shook that for a lot longer than I anticipated. Okay, and then I just kind of moved them down on the ground because I knew this part was going to be messy. I wasn't trying to like sit there and be all, I don't know, OCD-ish, no offense to anybody who has OCD, but you know what? All we're doing is just chunking this fertilizer onto the little baby plants, and they are going to love it. I'm telling you, this Dr. Earth's fertilizer, it's so low in the components of it, the nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, or potash. The 333 is like perfect for your little baby seedlings because they don't need a lot, right? You're not trying to push for growth. You're really trying to push for that root development with a little bit of green, And, but anyway, yeah, if you haven't tried the Dr. Earth's 333 on your seedlings, I really highly recommend that you check it out. You can go to Amazon. I'll put a link in the description of this video to where you can order it. Of course, it'll take you directly to my affiliate account with Amazon. And yeah, I get a little bit of commission, but no one's trying to be rich off of, Amazon. So yeah, but go ahead and pick some up. Okay guys, so it's what we've got going on here. I've got 2 center blocks on either side, and I've got my fluorescent lighting propped up on the ends to provide lighting for the new little baby seedlings. Now I found this old container in the closet, And me and Little Miss Texas Backyard Gardener made our DIY planter box, which actually works perfect, and it holds 8 of these styrofoam cups. Now, one thing you've got to make sure is you want to make sure your seedlings have their first set of true leaves before you transplant them into a bigger container, just like you see here. Now, I will probably leave these seedlings in these containers for the next 4 weeks. That way they can get to about 8 to 10 inches tall before I move them out into the front yard. Okay guys, and that's it for the video. Hopefully I'll have my new audio lavalier in the mail soon. Probably take about 5 months to get.
3,000 years later.
Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the update video to the Jiffy Professional Greenhouse. And if you did, go ahead and smash that like button for me. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace!